Evil never dies. It merely goes dormant, waiting for a villain to arise and spread its name to the darkest corners of the earth.
Like a man so evil, he cuts in line at the coffee shop and makes balloon animals for kids and then pops them in their face.
Man.
What a despicable man.
The world would surely tremble at his name, Gru.
Really? Just Gru? Doesn't have some sort of stage name or like doctorate or, you know?
Felonious Gru, son of the supervillain known as the Bald Terror.
Oh man, he's so dead.
Even as a small child, Gru had big.
So you know how we get down with the death battles. We actually break down the text. All right, so his full name is Felonious Gru Sr. He's 6'6", 210. He actually looks a little bit heavier than 210 to me, but hey, he's in his 40s. His family is Lucy, Margot, Edith, Agnes, and Felonious Jr. He's a supervillain since 11 years old. He appeared on Ellen.
Aspirations. He could make rocket bikes, cheese
This is one of the fun death battles.
And
We
his
just get to
arsenal
enjoy
grew even
what
more
they
with the
decide to
help
break
of
down
his new best
between
buddy,
these two.
Dr. Nefario. See? Now that's a supervillain name.
Megamind.
Man.
With Nefario's help, Gru's gadgets grew gadgets. Flamethrowers, sticky fingers, fantastic entertainment for 2-year-olds, and a fully weaponized airship. Though I must question this thing's aerodynamics.
It's loaded up with wing-mounted machine guns, a rocket thruster that can escape the Earth's atmosphere, and a whole lot of missiles.
Despite the impressive firepower, Gru's go-to weapon.
All right, so his arsenal is airship, big blaster cannon, spark gun, flamethrower, freeze ray, goop grenades, grappling hook, grummobile, jetpack, laser gun, lipstick, taser, rocket launcher, shrink ray, stealth suit, sticky fingers,
seems to be
X-ray,
his freeze ray,
goggles.
which can encase most
Yes,
people in
his
ice with
freeze
a
ray
single
was
shot.
With his gadgets
most
and
commonly
gusto
used.
combined, and a little teaching from the School of
Oh,
Melody,
Grummobile.
Gru
I
started
said
making
Grummobile.
strides in the underworld of evil.
Duh.
He swiped the crown jewels when he was only a kid, nabbed the New York City Jumbotron just for fun, and even stole both the Eiffel Tower and the Statue of Liberty.
Come on
From
now.
Las Vegas.
Legend.
Yeah, Gru was bad, but he wasn't good at being bad. A lot of his schemes kind of blew up in his face.
The line dividing genius from moron is a thin one. Just look at us.
Oh yeah, my back hurts from carrying all the genius between us.
Regardless, while Gru may not have been the infamous villain he'd hoped, he did earn the loyalty of a few guys.
Guys?
Yeah, guys.
Minions.
Like little guys. There's Kevin, Bob, Stuart, Otto, Billy, Larry, John, Liam, Chad.
Oh, the Minions! And that's not just their role, it's the actual name of their species.
Right, the Minions have existed since the dawn of life itself, over 3 billion years ago, and they all follow one instinct: to serve the biggest, baddest, most despicable villain they can find.
T-Rexes, Count Dracula, AI artists, whatever evil they can lay their grubby little eyes on. Or just one eye. But finding their big boss was the easy part. Keeping them, not so much.
The amount of times the Minions have incidentally caused the death of their own bosses is staggering.
Wait, didn't one of them serve the Queen of England?
What about it?
Nothing.
The Minions witnessed Gru's villainy firsthand and decided that he would be the next big boss they follow.
It worked
Right.
out like PB&J. Because like Gru, these guys do machines.
The Minions
Their age, over 1 billion years old. They have their own language, Minionese. They're gentle, manly. Their weapons are axes, brooms, butcher knives, chainsaws, dynamites, golf clubs, hammers, lances, maces, pickaxes, pitchforks, rocket launchers, saws, scythes, shovels, spears, swords, umbrellas, and whisks.
invented the fly swatter centuries before humans did. They
Facts.
somehow crafted
I'm
light
not reading
bulbs
all the
and
minions.
instruments while living in the Arctic. So
They got a few
naturally,
mega
building
minions.
Gru's
If you know,
absolutely
you know.
massive evil lair proved a simple task.
They're
They said, and more.
geniuses. They once pulled off a jailbreak by building a flying machine out of prison outfits, fans, computers, and toilets. Aisle seaters are in shambles right now.
And they're seemingly invulnerable, having been smashed flat, set on fire, and exploded by missiles even inside their own mouths. But also, they're possibly immortal? Kevin here has been around since the dawn of their species, which means Kevin is 3 billion years old.
And their numbers keep increasing. Over 10,000 minions clock into work every day.
And yet, in a real work setting, they'd be fired in minutes.
They confirmed that?
There's nothing like a banana, a popsicle, a butt, or anything remotely silly to distract him enough for plans to go off course. But these guys love TikTok.
It's no wonder that, even with thousands of minions at his back, Gru still couldn't cut it as a supervillain.
10,000.
Maybe it was time to hang up the freeze ray for good, but not before taking a chance at his ultimate dream.
Still the moon!
Easier said than done.
Oh no, really? The moon?
When he couldn't get the shrink ray he needed on his own, Gru required a new, even more despicable weapon.
Children. Specifically, adopting 3 girls. And somehow it worked! Crime of the century, here we go!
How tragic that through all the dance recitals and unicorns, Gru discovered the joys of fatherhood.
Oh, the story of my life. God, I'm so proud of her. Anyway, out with the villain and in with the bedtime stories.
But even though he turned a new leaf for his daughters, Gru wasn't done commanding his minion army. Now he'd just do it as not a villain.
Is he gonna cover all the movies for Gru? So he stole the moon. He punched out a shark. He survived being eaten by a shark. Stole the crown jewel of England. Tanked a point-blank missile explosion. Minions survived Brat Baltzar's explosion bubblegum balloons. Exploding bubblegum balloons. He defeated Vector, El Macho, Brat, Baltzar, Maxime, Lama, and Vicious Stick. So this is all the movies because
by joining the
they
anti-villain
were from
league.
The
different movies.
ABL hooked him up with lipstick tasers and goop grenades, mini submarines and high-tech cars, and some great date nights with the future Mrs. Gru. Things are looking up, buddy.
5 minions even underwent experimental procedures to become more powerful than before. The Mega Minions.
Tim stretches. Dave got super strength. Gus got super strength and flight. Sorry, Dave. Jerry became an indestructible brick monster who eats live bombs. He's my favorite. And Mel's new laser eye can blast through the planet and hit a satellite on the other side in less than a second.
Calculating its speed across the Earth, that's 5% the speed of light.
So, Gru's true calling wasn't being a villain at all. He's an anti-villain, and he's good at it too. This guy can dodge heat-seeking missiles and casually punch out a shark in one shot.
Yes, sir.
Oh, because he was in full dad mode.
But the most incredible element here is easy to miss. For billions of years, the minions have had the biological drive to serve the greatest villain they can find. And yet, despite Gru's turn away from villainy, they chose to continue serving him. The minions' love for Gru is so strong, it overwrote their primordial genetic code.
They still see greatness in him, even now. After all, Felonious Gru will go to the moon and back
I didn't even
to
think
keep
about that.
his
That's a
family
good
safe.
point.
Wait, Kevin, don't touch that button!
Okay, now here we are about to dive into Megamind. Now let me say this about Megamind. It's been some years since I've seen it. Great movie. I've seen it probably over 5 times. I've seen it a lot. So I'm sure I'm going to remember a lot. But it has been a while. Like I've most recently seen Despicable Me stuff since that's been coming out a lot more recently.
When the villain, a horrifying answer.
Okay, here we go.
What happens when the villain wins? On a grim, dark day, the citizens of Metro City learned the horrifying answer to that question when their hero, their Metro Man, was lost forever. Bested by the fearsome supervillain destined for greatness, Megamind.
Guys, if your rival's name is gonna be that on the nose, you better match that energy. Their feud goes way back to when they escaped their dying planet Superman style and immediately got in each other's way.
While Metro Baby landed in a nice and cozy home, he caused the weird blue kid to crash land in prison and literally grow up behind bars. What kind of city government would make the kid stay in jail?
It wasn't as bad as you'd think. He was a perfect fit for the Metrocity prison for the criminally gifted.
Metro City.
But while everyone outside bars loved that new kid who could
Metro
fly,
City,
they weren't too
Metrocity.
keen on the boy with the big blue head and his constant string of destructive accidents.
So if he was going to be the bad guy no matter what, why not embrace it and become a true supervillain?
Huh, sounds kinda like you. Megamind is a genius inventor, creating
Yes,
weapons.
sir. So his real name's unknown. He's 5'5", 140. He's in his 30s. He's raised in a prison for the criminally gifted. His head is 5.6 larger than a human's. He's mentored by Machiavellian. He appeared at San Diego Comic-Con, and he's bald.
To stage
They
prison
had
breaks
to add
before he could even
that each
talk.
of them
Does
are
sound
bald.
like me. With a bit of tutoring from Machiavellian in the ways of wrongdoing, he got to work on his crime-starting career, facing off with his destined rival over and over again.
And Megamind's got everything he needs. An invisible car for getaways, assuming he can find the thing. A hover bike for flying and shooting at the same time, if he can multitask. Lasers, bombs, bubble guns, baseball bats, jet boots, and more galore.
forgot
But his
there was a
go-to is the
Megamind game.
D-gun, a laser pistol with various possible effects, such as destroying, decelerating, demoralizing, de-locking, de-gravity thing.
I wouldn't expect a guy calling himself Megamind to have the best name ideas, Wiz. He probably
So it's D-gun, de-balance, decelerate, decoupage, de-eep freeze, de-gravity, dehydrate, delete, delock, delete, delete, demobilizer, debilitate, demoralize, desegregate, disintegrate, de-sticky, destroy. His Blinky or Binky, his blue ion nano kinetic energy. His Death Ray satellite, Hokey Pokey of destruction, invisible car, mech suits, Metro Man suit, Porta bazooka, tickle kinesis, glove, minions, the brain bots, minion, aka Old Chum, and Kiko.
based the entire thing
Morita,
around his
the
favorite
sidekick.
setting, dehydration, which turns people and objects into tiny cubes for easy storage, though they can be returned to normal with a drop of water.
He did keep the whole mind thing running with his horde of henchmen, the Brain Bots. These mini-mechs follow Megamind's every command, even pulling off the most incredible drone show you've ever
It's
seen
gonna
in
be
your
drones
life.
versus
Which, according
minions.
to the
It's gonna
director's
be crazy.
commentary, is made up of over 100,000 brain bots. Though, ironically, I wouldn't call his brain bots, smart. That designation goes to Megamind's proper minion, Minion!
Minion serves many roles for Megamind. Sidekick, guy in the chair, awkward sibling relationship despite technically being his pet.
The best fish friend you could have in your plans to kidnap news reporter Roxanne Ritchie to piss off Metro Man for the 19th time this week. Or for the final time. Children, shield your eyes!
He did it! Thanks to his most powerful invention of all, an orbital death ray that could shatter mountains, Metro City's hero had fallen. It was Megamind's time to rule.
And he had no idea what to do next. With Metro Man dead, what was even the point?
His whole
Clearly, he
life was
needed a
fighting
new
his
superhero to fight, and apparently, he could just make
superhero.
that happen. With his diffuser gun, he injected
Metro
this
Man.
loser with Metro Man's DNA, turning him into Metro Man 2.0, Titan.
Megamind even trained him himself, using his disguise generator and expert acting skills. What a performer! But for all his smarts, Megamind is a terrible judge of character. When Titan turned tyrant, Metrocity needed yet another superhero to save it.
Metro City. Thanks to some encouragement from an old friend, rival, who wasn't actually dead at all and just let all of this happen despite having godlike superpowers. Thanks to some encouragement from a very experienced friend, Megamind stepped up to the plate.
Hey,
Whole
he
time,
had the moxie for
Metro
it.
Man was
Megamind's
there.
tanked explosions and
Just
dodged
chilling. He
electric
was tired of
blasts.
being a
Titan was
superhero. I
strong
don't
enough to
blame him.
toss around a skyscraper, and Megamind put up a solid fight with his mech armor.
A suit specifically designed to mimic the pilot's movements, whether it be lamppost sword fighting, busting a move, or being surprisingly stealthy.
And with quick thinking and some hench help, Megamind taught Titan a lesson he knew all too well. The bad guy always loses.
So the city decided to just forgive Megamind of all his years of terror and destruction and call him their superhero. I guess they didn't really have any better options.
Hey, Megamind took
hey.
his new role as the city
Huge head. I know some people who look just like that, though. It's crazy. Vaporized a building. He dodged electricity. He turned the Atlantic Ocean into jello. His Binky destroyed a 10-mile wide meteor. His technology raised all of Metro City into space. His suit survived hits from Metro Man and Titan. In another timeline, reformed Titan and the Doom Syndicate. He defeated Titan, the Doom Syndicate, Machina Villain, and Psychodelic. I'm really trying to see whose piece is better and who stacks
Hero,
up
seriously.
better to
He
the
even
other.
built a suit that mimicked Metro Man's strength, flight, and X-ray vision.
Now, the D-gun is used to make runaway bad guys lose their balance and get caught. His portal bazooka is excellent for saving people from out-of-control cars. And while the Death Ray might not have been a hero killer, it's certainly great at blowing up giant evil robots.
And Minion was all for it.
Actually, once they went nice, Minion had to legally change his name to Old Chum because of some other Minion-related thing.
What? You mean the yellow guys?
No, I mean they got a cease and desist from Mr. Minion's Meatsicles.
Sounds delicious. I'm still gonna call him Minion. You can't break up this duo.
Even as Megamind uses his tools for good, destruction still tends to be inevitable. To the point that, as the new mayor of Metro City and his new partner, Roxanne instated a policy that anyone inconvenienced by a Megamind battle would receive a free cup of coffee. That sounds horrifically ripe for corruption.
But that's why
That's
there's so many
crazy.
Starbucks everywhere. At least the brain bots are covering all the cleanup. It's a messy job being a superhero, but Megamind's finally found his purpose, even saving the city from the Doom Syndicate, which is like 6 of him.
Though not without some self-induced difficulty. You have an instant wind gun on.
There are multiple timelines after the first movie, each of which involved Megamind facing the Doom Syndicate. In one timeline, he reforms them into a superhero team.
On your hip. Use it!
Hey, with girlfriend, sidekick, and adoring fans to keep him going, it doesn't matter
I
what
didn't know
sort
there
of
was
danger
like
comes
more
to town.
Megamind lore.
will always rise up as the defender of Metrocity.
It's Metro City!
All right, I'm gonna say this right now. I got Megamind. Let me know down in the comments who y'all got, Gru or Megamind.
Wiz,
We're gonna get hit with an ad.
If you did all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
Let's get it. I won't be mad if Gru wins, but I think Megamind wins.
Minions, prep the artillery! We're not letting him get away!
Hi, peoples!
Ooh! And here I thought it was the hero who chases the bad guys! Ha!
Okay.
Minion, I'm going to need a new pair of pants.
Yes, sir. Sending you the Sunday Best package. Take this! Ha! Freeze ray!
A dark color scheme!
Strike ray!
Henchmen who look the same!
Laser gun!
A genius weaponry! You are suddenly a real supervillain!
Who needs tomato?
You're just missing
Put it in the
one
box.
thing!
And what might that be?
Presentation!
Minions, assemble! And start the music!
Oh, me, I'm gonna just watch this too. Oh no, you're gonna get active.
Check that mark in the morning. No, hey! We just fixed that! Come on, sir! Smash him! Oh, hey, that's kinda cute!
Nah, this is an interesting way of doing this. This is not how I expected this going at all, especially to start out.
Megamind, in my own Metrocity? Do you even know who I am?
Well, life is full of disappointments.
Hey!
Banana!
Now, as you like to say,
Dehydration gun! If you're going to steal my lines, at least do it properly! Okay, thank you for the help.
Oh, he got his gun.
Is the death ray ready?
Approaching. Getting there. Almost. Kinda. Maybe. On the way.
Yes! Fire! Whoa!
You use a Mega Minion.
Oh, Roxanne's gonna kill me.
Remember this, villain! The good guys always win! This is how it's really
It gotta be a
done!
draw, right? This is gonna be a
Dehydration
draw.
done!
Villain! You mean... Oh, wait a minute. This is all a big misunderstanding.
Huh? Oh, work is going to kill me for this.
Hey, yo,
I guess
what
that's
the
2
hell
for
just
Gru,
happened?
0 for Will Ferrell.
With so many chaotic factors in this fight, it can get overwhelming trying to keep track of them all.
So we'll break it down
Yo,
3 ways. Arsenal,
I feel like that was
minions,
quick as
and
hell,
skill.
too.
In terms of weapon versatility, Megamind definitely had much more to use. The D-gun
Right.
alone had enough effects to match what Gru could do with nearly his whole kit. Throw in disguise generators, invisible cars, portal bazookas, and it's a lot for Gru to handle.
Just one problem. Megamind might have had variety, but Gru's weaponry was far stronger in scope. Sure, Megamind's death ray could blow up a mountain, but Gru's shrink ray could take out the moon.
And is much easier to use on top of it. Frankly, much of Megamind's deadliest weaponry would have little effect anyway.
Check this
feel
out.
like they ain't
When
even
Gru
getting their
first tried
back,
to get
though.
the
Am I
shrink ray,
tripping?
he triggered a missile trap so explosive it created a mushroom cloud. Based on the size of the blast, that's about 4 kilotons of TNT, and all those missiles fired at him from point-blank range.
Shockingly, that's about 38 times greater than Megamind's orbital death ray. And Gru kind of just walked it off. Megamind's mecha suit could take big hits like that, but Megamind himself? No.
So Megamind would have a hard time blowing him up, but he could
Right.
still dehydrate him, disintegrate him, freeze him, or even just turn off his gravity and send him flying into space, right?
He got
Sure,
caught
though Gru
lacking
does
at the
have
end.
some similar weaponry.
I don't
as
like
far as
that.
Arsenal is concerned, Gru could take out Megamind through sheer firepower, but Megamind could potentially counter with the D-gun's effects. It's
I
a
don't like
whoever shoots
that.
first wins situation. Their arsenals match up fairly evenly.
But
Right.
these guys aren't alone. Let's cover Gru's minions and Megamind's, minions.
1-to-1, one of Gru's minions was certainly more likely to take out a brainbot. Sure, minions may have the attention span of an iPad kid, but they can effortlessly hack, dismantle, and rewire most machines, like, Megamind's brainbots.
And they just won't die. Certainly nothing the brainbots have can take them out. For all we
Right.
know, the minions may be completely indestructible.
To be fair, maybe one brainbot doesn't stand a chance against one minion, but there are far more brainbots than minions in total.
10 to
times
1.
more. And the brainbots are a much more organized and focused unit.
Compared to the vanilla minions, maybe. But the mega minions are strong enough to rip and chomp through metal like wet paper. Aunt Mel's got a history of destroying satellites with a laser beam strong enough to cut through the earth. So it's
Facts.
bye-bye Death Ray.
But we can't ignore the most competent minion of them all, Megamind's minion, Old Chump.
He's way more competent than Dr. Navario, can operate all the tech like the mech suit used to fight Titan, and can match
That's what I'm
Megamind's brains
saying.
in
We
style
didn't-
beat for beat. Remember that whole presentation bit in the movie? Yeah, that wasn't Megamind, that was Minion.
While Megamind's army lacks the power of, say, the Mega Minions, having a second in command who's just as smart and capable as him makes up for it, making a battle of their underlings too close to call.
But he didn't fight for real. What are we talking about?
So if neither of them has a clear edge in weaponry or their henchmen, what matters most isn't the tools themselves, but how good or bad they are at using them. It all
Right.
comes down to skill.
Both Gru and Megamind have their share of less than genius moments and bad luck, but even in the face of things gone wrong, Gru tends to fail upwards, still ultimately completing his missions, unlike Megamind, who tends to fail much harder before he learns how to succeed.
And we love him for it. It's not like Gru has to put up with Elvis Superman, but even during their villain phases, Gru found some success, unlike Megamind.
Who
Right,
also has a
right.
bad habit of not using his weapon effectively, like never using the D-gun against the Doom Syndicate, either because he can get easily flustered or he just loves showing off. So it's more likely Gru could succeed in a whoever shoots first wins quick draw
Right,
situation with their
right.
arsenals.
Quick draw is right. Megamind dodge an electric blast is impressive, clocking in around half the speed of sound.
But it pales in comparison to Gru piloting hypersonic ships into space and dodging heat-seeking missiles at Mach 10, meaning he is fast enough to win that quick draw. Gru takes skill, which finally
right.
tips the scales. After a nail-biting back and forth, he has just enough to land the winning blow first, more often than not.
Sorry, Megamind. I think
Man, I don't like the way this one ended. I don't know if it's just me. Y'all let me know how y'all felt about that one. One, I feel like it could have did a little bit more like on each side, incorporated in the fight. And two, I don't like the way that ended. I feel like it should have one, either been a draw, or two, if it was an ending, not be like a caught lacking. Like they let their guard down at the end, both of them. He just shot first and accidentally shot disintegrate instead of dehydrate. I don't know. Y'all let me know how y'all felt in the comments below. Like the video if y'all like the video, and subscribe to the channel if y'all are new. Let's see who the next
you
one will be.
losing was a atrocity.
It's Metros. I trust. The winner is Felonious Gru.
Next time on Death Battle.
Genji versus
Subscribe and
Yuji.
join.
This is gonna be interesting. I'll see y'all on that one. I'm out of here. Y'all be good. Y'all be safe.